Hey, good morning. This is Kevin Hensel, owner of Fit for Life Training Studio in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And I'm here to talk to you today about why is losing weight impossible? And I'll say that with a caveat, it's almost impossible. Um, now, as a personal trainer for the last 25 years and really specializing in helping people lose weight and tightening and toning, you might think this is an odd statement for me to say, but everything is almost stacked against you to lose weight. Um, you know, to be perfectly honest, what it's going to take to lose weight, I'm going to tell you, and I don't think anybody's going to, not many people are really interested in the truth, unfortunately, because it doesn't sell so well. But the truth is, if you want to lose weight, especially if you want to lose a considerable amount of weight of 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds plus, you need to work out almost every single day of the week and not just a nice light brisk walk. I'm talking hardcore workout, sweating, mess, everything's a mess, total sweaty mess. You need to eat really well almost every day of the week. If you're lucky, you can have one or two cheat meals, if you're lucky. And you need to spend a ton more time working out, obviously, but also all that extra time to food prep, going to the grocery store, getting those fresh fruits and vegetables and lean proteins. That doesn't happen so easily. Now, and unfortunately, and if your family isn't on board with you doing this and they're doing their own thing, it's not going to work because the temptation is too great. So you have to not only get yourself into it, you have to get your whole family into it. Your whole lifestyle has to change. Now, can you imagine that being sold in an infomercial? Not really. The quick fixes and all that crazy crap that's out there, it makes it really, people just don't get a realistic picture of what it's going to take to lose weight. So, when it comes to, especially with fast food and eating out, I hate to say it, it's freaking delicious. Fast food, those unhealthy foods you see when you can eat out are freaking delicious. You can get them anywhere. They're so quick and efficient. And you can get anything at any time at a grocery store, a gas station, Wawa, supermarket, anywhere you can get some kind of fast food, or you can eat out. It's insane how easy and convenient it is. And it tastes delicious. I can't lie, my wife is a chef. And I love all those things. I love sweets, I love bread, I love it all. I love cake, I love high fatty foods. And when I go all in and eat out, I go all in. I don't cheat and have some lame little excuse for what a cheat meal is. You want to enjoy yourself too. I mean, the whole point of being good is so it's more enjoyable to be bad. Um, so when fast food is so cheap, delicious, makes you feel great short term, unfortunately, and long term, it's going to make you die earlier. That's the trade off, unfortunately. And it's so convenient and it's delicious. It's hard to think about eating. Say, okay, if I can either eat this, which would be delicious, make me feel great, or I can go to the supermarket, prep all this food, and it's delicious. It's really hard in today's crazy lifestyle to have all that extra time, and it's considerably more expensive to eat healthier too. And another thing where I see a lot of people, going wrong and why weight loss is impossible is they have I call it the biggest loser mentality. Very unrealistic expectations of what weight loss really is. Now, if you watch Biggest Loser and all those crazy weight loss shows, you're going to be losing 8 to 15, 20 pounds a week, and people think that's normal. Do you know what really normal, safe weight loss is? Is from 0 pounds a week to lose to 2. And you might go several weeks losing no weight at all. To think that you're going to lose 8 to 10 pounds, people come to me and say they want to lose 50 pounds and they want to do it in a few months. I'm like, you're on crack. It's just not going to happen. It's not even physically feasible. And if it was, if you did achieve that goal, I guarantee within a month or two after you achieve it, it's going to be back and then probably a few more. So you have to have realistic expectations of what weight loss should be, which is 0 pounds a week to 2 pounds a week. And don't think if you think you're going to lose 2 every week, that's a fallacy too, because it's just not real life, because shit's going to get in the way. You know it, I know it. So why plan on losing the maximum amount of weight each week when you know it's not likely going to happen? Because life's going to get in the way. You might eat out once or twice. I mean, things happen. Life happens. Family happens. Kids happen. Everything happens, unfortunately. So you have to have a realistic expectation and going into a weight loss program, and know that if you want to lose 30, 40, 50 pounds, do you know how much time that's going to take? minimum of a year. Can you imagine that on an infomercial? No. I mean, I'm just giving you the straight up facts because I've been doing this for so long and it's what I've specialized in for the last 25 years. And there is no quick fix. To change yourself and the lifestyle habits to not only get to the goal, but to maintain it takes a year or years. It's not months or weeks. I mean, you can see really quick things happen if you follow a very strict plan, but that doesn't work for most people, let alone does it work long term for most people. So you have to have a realistic expectation and not, have the biggest loser mentality of losing 8 to 15 pounds a week because that's just never going to happen, for God's sakes, in a normal world. Another thing that gets in the way of people, and I have to say weight loss is, obviously it's, 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, that's a no-brainer. But the mental part of weight loss is the part that most people don't jump into. When people come to me, they are so ashamed of themselves. They are so, their self-image is like negative. They think so poorly of themselves because, I mean, everybody really does know how to lose weight. You have to exercise more and eat cleaner. It's not a difficult equation, but if it's so simple, the process of, and everybody knows it, why is 2/3 of our population like overweight and or obese? It's because it's so hard because of all the reasons I'm telling you. Fast food is delicious, it's poison, but it freaking tastes great. It's quick, cheap, easy to do. You can get your whole family fed in like 3 minutes. You can call somebody and they can come to your house with a pizza or something else that's delicious. Or go to a local, supermarket, restaurant and get all the crazy crap there in your house within seconds. And that lure is too powerful for most. And to tell you the truth, it's a lot more expensive to eat healthy too. But the mental part is the part of just being so, depressed and so just I hear it and I can feel the people's pain when they're telling me on how this weight has affected them and how they don't like to go out. They don't like to enjoy seeing others. They don't like eating food in front of others. They don't take photos because they're embarrassed because they see themselves and they're like, oh my God, I can never take photos of myself. Oh my God, the summer's coming. I can't wear, any of the clothes I used to wear, and I used to look pretty. I used to feel cute. I used to feel good about myself. And it's real. I mean, the depression is real. They're not making this up. It's there. It's happening. And I feel for these people, and I can't. I mean, I tell them honestly what it takes to lose weight, but nobody really wants to hear the truth because it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take money, and not to work with me, but it takes money just to eat healthier, for God's sake. So it's hard. You have to get through. I call it the head trash, and realize that you're worth it. I already know that you're worth it, and your life and your lifestyle and your family are worth it. And if you want to help them, you have to help yourself. And it might sound a little selfish, but you have to be selfish to lose weight. You have to think about yourself and all the family dynamics of how your family eats, how you eat out, where you work, and how you interact with your coworkers. A lot of people I know, especially a lot of the doctors I know, they say all their nurses and practitioners, everybody bring all the crap to work. So everybody eats it. It's there. The crap is there all the time, and especially in office buildings and things along those lines where people bring all the candy and crap to work. And how can you're walking past it every day, every 3 seconds, you're like, oh man, that donut looks freaking delicious. And then you eat it, it feels good. 3 seconds later, you get the sugar crash, you feel like crap, and it's not helping you with your weight loss goals. So you feel more ashamed. And a lot of people, when I talk about that, the shame that they feel, it's the shame that they know what to do, but they can't do it. And it's so hard because of everything I've just been telling you about. The temptations are there, and they're so easy, and they're delicious, and it tastes great, and they're so much more, like I said, it's just so easy to eat bad, and it's so cheap, and it makes you feel so good for a short term. It's just so hard. It's really difficult. I mean, like I say, you really have to have your head in the right space and really know what you're getting into when you want to lose weight. It's not an easy, you can't just come to me. I mean, I can help you work out and do other things and get your nutrition on track and help you build those small little steps to get there. But it's hard. There's no line. There is no easy way to lose weight. It's just simple. I wish there was because I'd be a gazillionaire. But there isn't. And even if you go gas your bike pass and all those things, which I'm not anti those processes as long as you go through some of the natural means first, it's serious the how your life has to change because of that. Now, what really works is, people always ask me, well, how do I start? How does this process start? Whether you work with me or with someone else who's a qualified fitness professional or a health professional, it really just revolves around everybody is a little bit different. And I wish that there was a special magic formula, but there has to be accountability, there has to be support, and you have to exercise, and you have to make nutrition a priority. Those four components have to be there, and it's like why Weight Watchers work so well. Everybody goes, am I against Weight Watchers? I think Weight Watchers is a brilliant model. It's support, it's accountability, and it has a fairly simple. Their point system, I think it's a little oversimplified, but it needs to be simple to work for most people. So I think the general thing I want you to come away with is weight loss is freaking hard. And it's hard. There's no excuses. Obviously, when you prioritize it in your mind, just know that you're going to have to do, it's hard work. You're going to have to totally adjust your eating. You're going to have to add exercise, daily exercise to your life. And if you want to lose considerable amounts of weight, it can't be like a nice little brisk walk. It's got to be hardcore. And you want to make strength training a big component of that as well. And if you have joint problems and arthritis and all those kinds of things that come in, you just need to work out smarter and not always harder. And there's a lot of things you still can do, no matter what your joint problem is or medical condition is. I guarantee that there's something that you can do. Guaranteed. It doesn't have to be with me. There's all kinds of things that you can do. And it doesn't have to be super expensive. A lot of these things you can do at home. But like I said, the more issues you have, the more you might need a qualified professional to kind of get you squared away and know what that program is. But I guarantee you can. And it doesn't have to be through me, for God's sakes. There's a million outlets and resources and the internet and YouTube and all that fun stuff where there's great free outlets and resources. So just know, weight loss, your odds are stacked against you. I can tell you that. And I can tell you that, first of all, you can do it. And I know that you're worth it and that you owe it to yourself to do it and you owe it to your family to do it. It's just hard taking that first step, and you need to make sure, and everybody always feels so, like I said, when they see me, they're so ashamed of themselves because they feel like they should be able to do it themselves. But every successful athlete, businessman has a coach. And everyone has a coach that is successful. So why is it a weakness to get a coach for losing weight? It just makes sense, doesn't it? I'm like, why would you be ashamed of that? And people feel so defeated, like, I'm such a loser, I can't do this on my own, I should be able to. No, you really shouldn't, because anything that's hard, it's going to require you to go out of your comfort zone. And if you're going to go out of your comfort zone and add all this exercise component, nutrition component, and changing your family dynamics and kind of getting rid of the head trash that's in your way that was there all along to kind of give you obstacles and to kind of sidetrack you and to constantly keep going back into the same old ruts, wouldn't it make sense to have somebody help you? I mean, and you might have to search around a little bit. There's some people that are a bunch of charlatans and a bunch of crazy quick solutions, but there are no crazy quick solutions. If you want to lose weight, you got to be in it for the long haul. And just know it's going to be a rocky road. You don't change all those lifestyle habits that got you there in the first place and your family dynamics. And it's really hard. And adding exercise and eating right, it's a process. And know that process is going to take quite a bit of time. This isn't going to happen in a few weeks, a few months. For several, it's going to take years. So be realistic. It's not an easy road. Know it. I'm telling you, this is the straight up truth. No one's gonna is backing me for putting this out there because it's kind of raw and the truth. But you got to know the truth. You got to know what you're getting into. But you need help. You need accountability and support. So don't see it as a weakness to get help. Get it, especially if somebody can save you the time and going down all the pitfalls that you could easily have just averted by somebody giving you some solid information or giving that little kick in the pants or a little bit of like a shoulder cry on at certain times to hear what you're saying, and then what can you do to move forward from that. That's a strength to know where your weakness might be and how things are stacked against you. So don't think that seeking a professional like myself or someone else is a negative. It's a positive. It's a strength. So use it. Use the resources that are out there. And get the help that you need, because it's really tough, especially doing it on your own, for God's sakes, and for all the reasons I've just talked about. So if you ever need help, I'm always here for you. I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Whatever you guys need, let me know. Name is Kevin, owner of Fit for Life. Take care, guys.